So my fiance's Christmas present just came in the mail. It's a vintage Omega Constellation. It's kind of sweet, and it's late. I had to tell her that Santa Claus got mugged in Oregon for heroin money, and it would just be a little bit. It's behind. He had to get out of the hospital. He's fine, by the way. But it got me thinking, because I'm a big watch guy, that like you, me, everyone we know, and everyone out here trying their best, you deserve a luxury watch. You should go get you one. And this video, like it could be anything. I'm using watches as the example, but my point is you deserve your thing. And, within reason. It's not that everyone deserves a tourbillon, like a Patek Philippe tourbillon or something, or like a 222. But you deserve to have some companion item that goes through life with you that you can sit there and be proud of. And again, price point doesn't matter too much because, spoiler alert, with watches, shoes, basically anything you can think of as a guy that you like, girls don't really give a shit about it. I have only once in my life received a compliment on my Omega Seamaster Professional, and that was from a guy at a Sam Hyde comedy show. That's the only person that's ever looked at this watch that at this point is like $6,000 sitting on my hand and said, "Whoa, I like your Seamaster." Girls don't care about it. I get more compliments on my $89 G-Shock than I do on my nicer watches. But let me digress. The point of that is these items that you get, these items that you're proud of, a nice pair of sunglasses, a watch, name your thing, a skateboard. Oh, a guitar. Okay, I'm going to stop naming things now. But these are for you. These things in your life, these items that you get, it's not about what I'm getting at is not about a love for luxurious material goods. It's about finding things in the world, because they're out there, they exist, that have almost like an enchantment in a video game. They do something magical to you. It's like the alchemist trying to find God in the rock, and the rock changes him, and in his mind, he's changing the rock. It creates this weird glow on you, and I think that's what everyone deserves. Again, no one cares about your watch, no one cares about your shoes or anything, but it's about what it does. How do I put this? It's not that it changes how people see you. It changes how you see the person in the mirror. Yeah, I'll say it like that. Because it does something. I'm just using watches as like the arena of discussion. It's the example here. Like, when I got my first, I'd say, like, luxury watch in my world, I never thought I'd have anything like it growing up. But I got a Omega Seamaster Professional back in 2022. And I was clueless back then I'm still clueless, but I was clueless for different reasons back then. And I was getting this, I needed to pass this test to be a money manager, to manage people's portfolios in the market. And that was like my ticket to adulthood. And I told myself, because almost everyone I knew in my life had failed this test over and over and over again. So I told myself, if I pass this test, I'm going to go get that watch. And me having $600 in my bank account and everyone I know having failed it the first couple of times, I figured the odds were really low that I was going to get this thing. But I passed on my first shot, and I was like, oh shit, I got to go get that watch now. So I did what I would never recommend anybody do, and I took out a big fat loan to go get this watch that I had passed this test for, and never once regretted it. But what I'm getting at is it was a weird time in my life because it was bittersweet. I had passed this test. It's like, oh, bam, like the future isn't set for me, but it's at least open to me if I want to pursue it. So it was this symbol of victory. But at the same time, these are the last couple months my first dog was going to be around. He had leukemia, and I didn't even know it at the time I got the watch, but like every time I look at those ceramic waves on that dial, it carries both of those memories. It like collects memories. And I know everyone has items like that, like I said, an old guitar or an old truck, anything. We all have something like that. But watches in particular, you wear them everywhere with you. They're always on. You don't leave them in a parking lot. You don't put it up in a you do put it up in a case, but you're not playing guitar all the time. You're not in your car all the time. You almost always have that watch on though, and as you go through life, like I look at the Seamaster every time I check go look to see what time it is. I remember that's what I was wearing when I met my fiance. That's what last thing I was wearing that when my dog died. I got it because I passed this test, and just everything else that's accumulated over the years. I look at that watch and I see in it, and that does something magic to you, man. Like when you're in a stressful meeting or something, or your life's getting to you, and you think you're at the end of your rope, you have this thing to look down at, and it just dumps all the good and the bad right into your brain. And even the ones like I was gonna resell it. I'm wearing it right now. I think it's my favorite watch right now. I got a Speedmaster First in Space, if you know what that is, if you're a watch guy. And I was originally just going to flip it. That was the goal. And then they re-released it because it was kind of a limited run. And now I was like, shit, I'm stuck with it now. But it's grown on me. Like so many things have happened since I got this new watch. And I'm almost different when I'm wearing both of them. It's like I'm loading in with like it's a different custom class. Every time I put one on the wrist, I pick one for the day. It's like, do I want a quick scope or do I want to run LMGs today? That's kind of what it is, because the associations I get from both of them are so different. And again, remember, this is all just in your own head. This is in my head. Nobody knows what I'm wearing. Nobody cares. But it's for me. It's for me going through life. It helps me keep going through it. And I think everyone deserves something like that. I really do. At least if you're trying your best. But, I don't know. It's magic, man. That's all I can say. I would very heavily recommend that if you have a watch store in your area, go to your biggest city, go find a place that sells used, or they have their authorized dealer for a lot of major brands, and just go try some on. Like most people, your most experience we've had is with like a Mickey Mouse Timex or some fashion watch like a Michael Kors. I don't trust Michael Kors, guys, by the way. If you're wearing one of those, just throw that in the trash. It's like ugh. And I'm not a watch hater. I'm not an elitist here. I'll take a Timex. Not a Michael Kors, though. I'll take a Fossil, not a Michael Kors. Untrustworthy people. But my point is, go try some out. Like, especially when you go from quartz to mechanical, and you can like turn the watch around and you see all the gears moving around. You go, that little thing's alive, huh? I need to take care of that. I got to wind it up every day or it dies. It's kind of like taking care of a kid or a pet. But go get it, man, because it'll change your life, I think. And if it's not watches, it's something else. But if you don't have something like that, you're missing out. Like, you got to have a thing, man. You need to go have something that gives you like an anime level up, power up boost. You need that. It's important. And again, it's not for the love of the material. It's not for the love of gold or logos or anything like that. It's for the love of it's for the transformation that it gives you. If you're somebody who resonates with something like this. And if you don't resonate with something like this, you'll resonate with something else. But go get your hands on it. You got to go find it. I can't stress that enough. So, again, everyone deserves a luxury watch. That's why. Don't expect girls to care. Don't expect guys to care. Really, the only people that are going to care are guys. I've never, except in a jewelry store, had a girl compliment my watch. Not even my fiance. But I don't know if I would have my fiance without it, because that little boost I got, that little wind in my sail I got. Every time I got nervous, every time I've been in a stressful meeting or had a big client come in that I needed to close at work, all I had to do was check the time, and then I'd see my dog, and I'd see my grandma and my fiance. I'd think of all the wins and the losses and go, I think I can do this because odds are my kid's going to be wearing this watch, so I'm going to get through this. Just a little reminder. You get so caught up in the moment, you know? And I don't know. I might have said this already, but as a former enjoyer of psychedelics, I also appreciate the weird, like the connection to time it gives you. Don't look at your watch if you're doing DMT. Don't do it. Things get weird. So, anyways, this is just a rambling video. Go buy yourself a luxury watch. You can get them on Amazon. I mean, not Amazon. You can get them on eBay. eBay's got an authentication program. Anything over 2,000, I think. You could have an Omega Constellation, like almost brand new, for like $3,000. And those are sweet. Those are sweet watches. Get a Seiko. Go get something. JLC. Pick you one. Make it yours. Make that watch yours. That's a part of you now. And there's one out there for everybody. You don't have to go crazy with the price, but you got to go get you one. So take care. That's the video. Also, I finally took out my nice mic, so let me know if the P's and the S's sound better. Take care. Merry Christmas.